Good morning, guys. This is Shakayla Mason. Thank you guys for tuning in again to Divinity Beauty. I just wanted to hop on here this morning and give you guys a few words of encouragement, of motivation. It's probably been about a week since I did a video. But what I was thinking about this morning, I was on a break one day and I picked up the good book, the Bible, and I was led to read John chapter 5. And I got to reading about the healing pool. And what this healing pool was, it was a pool in Jerusalem that a lot of disabled people would lay around and crowd around. You know, there was a lot of people there. They were blind, they were crippled, they had diseases. Many disabled people were there. And what they were waiting on was for God to stir the waters of this pool. They knew if they got into these waters of the pool that they could be healed. So they laid around there all the time waiting for these waters to be stirred. And there was one particular man there who had been afflicted or disabled for 38 years. So imagine, going through the struggle, having some type of disability, dealing with some type of disease for 38 years. I'm pretty sure he had a hard time dealing with that, and I'm pretty sure that he was just waiting for his moment to be cured. He was waiting for that blessing that everybody else was waiting for as well. So this man was there by the pool, and Jesus came to him while he was lying there by the pool and asked him, don't you want to be healed? Don't you want to be cured? And he told him, yes, sir, I do, but I don't have anyone to help me into the water. Every time the water is stirred, someone jumps in front of me and gets in before I can. So Jesus simply told him, get up, take your mat, and walk. And the man got up, got his mat, and he walked. So in that story, I felt like that was amazing. It was an amazing story. And what I got from it was what God has for you, what blessings he has for you, it is for you. You don't have to feel like you're in competition with anyone. You don't have to look at anyone else's life and feel jealous and feel like that they are getting blessed before you. Whatever blessing God has for you, it is for you. And it's going to come just in time. Another concept or, thing that I got from that story was, you have to imagine all of these disabled people are waiting by this pool, right? And everybody is looking, waiting, and seeking an opportunity to jump in this water to be healed. So you can imagine like the sense of competition they probably had. Once those waters got stirred, I'm pretty sure they were probably running. They were probably bickering to get to that water. They probably were pushing each other down to get to the water to be the first one to get in. And this man did none of that. He simply had a conversation with God and received his blessings. So, a lot of times when we're putting in all this work and we're struggling and we're toiling and working and trying to force something to happen, trying to force these blessings upon ourselves, a lot of times we forget to do one simple thing. All we have to do is ask God. If they said if you ask and you delight in the Lord with all your heart, he will give you the desires of your heart. So, sometimes it just comes by just having a simple conversation. He is our friend. He's our healer. He's our provider. Just like we have friends on earth, we call them, we check up on them, we talk to them, we confide in them. We may tell them about some of the struggles we're having. Even if we don't call and ask them for anything, we just want to have somebody to talk to. And God is the same way. He loves to have fellowship with us. He loves to hear from us. Even though he knows all, he knows what's going on, he still wants to hear from his children. And, that just goes for, parents out there. If you guys have children and say they don't live at home, it feels good to hear from them every once in a while. It feels good for even if they just call and just vent to you and kind of let you know how their day was going or what they may be going through. I feel like God is the same way. We are his children. He loves to hear from us. He loves to sit down and talk to us. So let's just take time to really get back in tune to what's important. Even if you have to just take a few minutes out of your day in the morning and just, thank God for another day. Get back in tune and just, tell him what's going on. Tell him how you feel. He knows your heart anyway. But it's just something about speaking what you would like to see, what you're struggling with, what you would like help with, and then expecting God to heal those things for you, to fix those things for you. And that's why that man that was afflicted for 38 years, he didn't have to work hard. He didn't have to, climb up on anybody's back to come up or to get the blessing. He simply talked to God, and God met him right where he was and blessed him right there in the midst of everybody else. While everybody else was fighting and watching and looking, trying to get this blessing, trying to get healed, he had a conversation with God, and God met him right where he was. So just know, whatever struggles you are going through, whatever you're looking for God to do in your life, have a conversation with him. Express how you feel. Ask him for forgiveness. If you've done anything wrong, we all have struggles. None of us are perfect on this earth. I don't care what anybody says. None of us are perfect. We all have downfalls. We all have, times where we slip. But it's about what you do in those times. Simply have a conversation with God. Ask him for forgiveness. Let him know what you're needing help with, what you want to see in your life, what you're believing him for. And then expect it, that he will do it. And once you have that, just know that whatever blessings God has for you, they have your name on it. They don't have anybody else's name. They were specifically made for you. So don't feel like it's not your time yet. If you are expecting God to do something great in your life, keep expecting, keep believing, keep speaking it, keep writing it, whatever vision you have or whatever you would like to see happen in your life. I don't care if it's something as simple as being debt-free or buying your first home. Write it down, speak it, do your positive affirmations, and tell yourself that you already have it. Feel like you already have it and thank God for it. And your blessings will come. So I don't know if that helped anybody today. Like I said, I just wanted to do a really quick video this morning. Thank you guys again for following me, for tuning in. I really appreciate all of the love and the support. May God bless you.